Hello, and welcome to the Wake Up Youth Action Team's TV show. The Wake Up Youth Action Team is a group of diverse teens whose main goal, along with their community partners, is to promote and sustain a positive and healthy future for Wakefield as a whole. My name is Marissa, and I'm a senior at Wakefield High School. I'm here with Tommy and 3 parent volunteers who will be our quiz show participants.
Welcome. My name is Tommy, and I'm a junior at Wakefield High School. Thank you for being here and for participating in the Youth Action Team's first ever quiz show. Tonight we will be using a Kahoot. Kahoot is an online quiz that allows you to use your phone to respond. Here are our 3 parent volunteers.
Hi, I'm Andy Bray. I'm a dad of a 5th grader and a 2nd grader.
Hi, I'm Kirsten Evans, and I am the mom of a 5th grader at the middle school.
Hi, I'm Susan Ald, and I have 2 juniors at the Wakefield High School.
Today we are going to ask questions about teen health and substance abuse from YRBS. So first of all, what does YRBS stand for? Youth Read Books on Saturday, Youth Recovery Behavior Statistics, Youth Risk Behavior Survey, or Youth Ride Bikes sometimes.
We've been administering the Youth Risk Behavior Survey at the Galvin and the high school since 2011. The data we have in this presentation was collected in January of 2016. 96% of the high school student body and 98% of the Galvin student body answered the survey questions. Students who were not represented were either absent or their surveys were removed through the validity in the data cleaning process. The YRBS survey is developed by the Centers for Disease Control and is administered by 7th through 12th grade in the Wakefield Public School System. We are going to be incorporating some of this data into our quiz.
What are the top 2 sources of tension and stress reported by WHS students? Relationships and family problems, classes or grades in sports or extracurricular activities, sports and extracurricular activities in peer groups or friends, classes and grades and family problems. Okay. Which of the following is not a symptom of stress? Appetite changes, stomach aches, slower breathing, or headaches?
Some stress reduction techniques that work for both youth and adults could be breathing exercises, setting priorities, learning to say no, or at least respond with, "Can I think about it and get back to you?"
What can teens do to reduce stress and be healthy? Sleep, drink water, exercise, or all 3 answers? You got it right, nice job.
Yeah, getting the right amount of sleep, eating a balanced diet, and exercising are really key.
How many hours of sleep should a teenager be getting a night? 5 to 6 hours, 7 to 8 hours, 9 to 10 hours, or 11 to 12 hours? Another question about sleep. Sleeping late on weekends makes up for lost sleep during the week. Is this statement true or false?
Nice. When we presented these sleep questions to 9th graders in health classes this year, a lot of them were actually surprised by these answers, which is really good because you guys got all of them right, so you're very well versed in the sleep patterns, but were any of you surprised at all?
No.
A little bit. I honestly, I kind of made a leap of faith with the 9 to 10 hours because I wanted to say 7 to 8 seemed like enough, but I just know teenagers, you guys like to sleep.
Yeah. You are not actually compensating for lost sleep. You're messing up your sleep schedule when you're trying to make up for your lost hours on the weekend. So waking up on Monday becomes even harder. Sleep problems, whether it be difficulty falling or staying asleep, or restlessness or unsatisfying sleep, can be signs of anxiety as well.
Which of the following is not a sign of anxiety? Less worrying, panic attacks, hot or cold flushes, or avoiding situations?
Okay, some varying answers. Occasional anxiety is a very normal part of a teenager's life. We might feel anxious before taking a test or making an important decision, but anxiety disorders often involve more than temporary worry or fear. For a person with an anxiety disorder, the anxiety does not go away and can actually get worse over time. The feelings can interfere with daily activities such as school, work, and relationships. Other signs can include irritability, muscle tension, and difficulty controlling the worry.
What percentage of WHS teens felt sad and hopeless for 2+ weeks in a row over the last year? 5%, 14%, 19%, or 26%?
Yeah, over the course of these 2+ weeks, these teens all stopped doing a lot of their usual activities.
What is not a sign of suicide? Increased use of alcohol or other drugs, giving away prized possessions, feeling trapped, or acting thoughtfully and carefully?
Nice, all of you got it right. Something to look out for when concerned that a person may be suicidal is a change in behavior or the presence of entirely new behaviors. This is of sharpest concern if the new or changed behavior is related to a painful event, loss, or change. Most people who take their lives exhibit one or more of these warning signs, either through what they say or what they do. 2 other signs of suicide include acting aggressively and irritability. Okay, so we're going to switch gears a little bit to talk about e-cigarettes and vapes.
The vast majority of e-cigarettes and other vaping devices contain nicotine. Is this statement true or false? Job.
Yeah, e-cigs are battery-operated products that turn nicotine into a vapor that is inhaled. They often look and feel like cigarettes designed to deliver flavor, nicotine, and other chemicals to the users. Nicotine is in e-cigs, and nicotine is actually more addictive than heroin. The amount of nicotine in e-cigarettes varies widely, but they often contain over 10 milligrams, which is a lethal dose in children.
What percentage of WHS students reported using e-cigarettes or vaping in the past 30 days? 5%, 12%, 16%, or 25%?
Okay, so that was more of a challenging one. Some think e-cigs are harmless and just water vapor. Some studies have found that e-cigarettes contain chemicals such as antifreeze, formaldehyde, and other chemicals known to cause cancer. Do you guys think parents should know about this?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And do you think teens know this now?
I think
Yes
they're
and no.
learning it slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We teach this info peer-to-peer to the 9th graders in their health classes, which really does help to inform them over time.
Today's marijuana is basically the same as it was in the 1970s or the 1980s. Is this statement true or false?
It's the same.
So it says it's true, but it actually is false. We just made a mistake on the screen. The national average of marijuana's psychoactive component THC in 1978 was 1.37%, and in 2014 it went all the way up to 13%.
What percentage of 7th and 8th grade Galvin students have not used marijuana in the past 30 days? 68%, 75%, 87%, or 99%?
Oh, I should know.
Okay, now we're going to take some high school data here. What percentage of WHS students have not used marijuana in the past 30 days? 50%, 65%, 80%, or 85%?
So the correct answer was 80%. Most of us have never tried it. Were you pleasantly surprised by this at all?
Yes.
Okay. When teens smoke or use edibles, they can experience problems with memory, distorted perception, trouble with thinking, increased heart rate, and anxiety, just to name a few.
What percentage of WHS students perceive smoking marijuana to be harmful? 13%, 48%, 66%, or 89%?
So the correct answer is actually 48%. This perception that marijuana may be harmful may go down now due to the fact that marijuana has been legalized in Massachusetts. Remember, it is still illegal for youth under age 21 to use marijuana, even though it has been legalized in Massachusetts.
What percentage of WHS students perceive that their parents disapprove of marijuana use? 54%, 72%, 86%, or 94%?
So 86% is the correct answer, and perception is everything. Research shows that our beliefs influence our behaviors.
Allowing my kid to take a sip of beer or wine teaches them how to drink responsibly. Is this statement true or false?
Good job. It is false. There are many studies on this, but a more recent one, published in the Journal of Studies on Alcohol and Drugs, found that children who had sipped alcohol by the 6th grade were about 5 times more likely to have a full drink by the time they were in high school, and 4 times more likely to binge drink or get drunk.
How can you find out more about the Wakefield Youth Action Team? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or all the above?
And it is all of those. Thank you guys so much for participating in this quiz show. We hope it was fun and educational for you.
Signing off. Thank you. See you next time.